In this section, we want to develop a strategy for combining like or similar terms. So for instance, 4a and a 5a, that is, the variable part is the same, we can combine the numerical coefficient. So as we look here, the ones that are the same are this and this term, and keep in mind there's a 1 there. So this will become a negative 6x squared. And there are no other like terms, so this is 4x plus 5. Okay, we'll let you work on the next one. All right, this is a negative 2x. Now, for this one, you need to get rid of the parentheses by using the distributive principle. That would be a negative 4x. Then a negative 2 times the 2 is a negative 4. And then a negative 2 times 2y is a negative 4y. Then a negative 2 times 2 is still a negative 4. All right, combine like terms and see what you get. All right, so this is going to be a negative 4x, a negative 4y, and a negative 8. All right, let's go on to the next one. Now, one of the methods, the strategies for doing examples like this, when they give you an expression where they want you to replace something, I would strongly suggest you put parentheses of the variable you want to replace. So I've written out the example and put the parentheses in. Now here I'm saying x is a negative 4. So this sort of safeguards what your value for x is. And for our y here, this is just a plain 4. So work this and see what you get. All right, now a negative 4 squared is a 16, and a negative 5 times 16. Now a positive 4 squared is also 16. So this is still a negative 5, and then we're going to add 9 to it. So when we do this, a negative 5 times 16 is negative 80. Negative 5 times 16 is negative 80, and then a plus 9. So this is a negative 160 plus 9 gives you a negative 151. Now, the next one, I'll let you work on that. There are a couple of ways to do it. You could distribute, collect like terms, and then substitute. Or you could substitute here, get all numerical values, and solve it. Let's see what you get. I'll do it both ways for you. So when we distribute, we get this. And then adding like terms, 3y plus 2y is 5y. 3 minus 2 is 1. And we said y is a negative 2. So 5 times negative 2 plus 1. This will be a negative 10 plus 1 gives me a negative 9. Now here I have a negative 2 and a 1, which will leave me with a negative 1. So this is going to be a negative 3 here. This adds up to a negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. and this adds up to a negative 9. So again, a couple of ways to do it. Now, number 6, for some reason, came out a little bit light. It says terms that have one or more variables have a degree. The degree is the sum of the what on the variables. You can't make out the word too well, so I'll just tell you. It's exponents. And again, you'll be using this in your practice and certify. All right, let's go on. So as we review, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. The parentheses really stands for grouping symbols. There are lots of grouping symbols. Parentheses, brackets, braces, square root signs, absolute value, and also the division bar. So this division bar here is a grouping sign. So we need to group this. This becomes a negative 6x over 3 plus 6x. Now here we are to do this division. So 3 goes into 6 twice, so this becomes a negative 2x plus 6x. So the answer for this is a 4x. All right.